The worst Smackdown of the year. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. I said I'd never watch one of these again, but here I am, on my knees, on the floor, at 10 past 4.
Literally on the floor at 4:10. What has happened?
Aye, on my knees, talking about this, concussed, sore throat, hanging on, and I still don't feel as bad as you, brother.
I don't even want to rant about this, man. I'm just done. You know, I'm sick of telling the truth and these absolute losers coming out and going, "Oh, you're lying. WWE is great." We seen tonight, right? That the WWE is not great. WWE is awful. Everything about this SmackDown from start to finish was terrible. The Rock is an absolute sellout, and from the Tiffany Stratton entrance right up until the pointing at the sign for Charlotte Flair, that entire match slash segment slash promo whatnot was an absolute disaster. And anyone that says the women's division in WWE is better than what we're seeing in AEW, your head is fried, wired completely.
Yeah, and you know what, right? As The Rock says, you can like it, you can don't like it, but you do have to respect it. You're going to respect us, right? So strap in. It's time to review this show. It begins. Tiffany Stratton doing her makeup, pushing a suitcase. See this? See this? This needs to get in the bin, alright? Then you get Cody Rhodes, Nick Aldis. Oh, The Rock's pulled you for tonight's main event, so you're going to be speaking with him. It's a 2-on-2 match instead. See if The Rock's got this par, right? Why did he even have to move aside last year for Cody Rhodes? Why couldn't he have just took on Roman Reigns? You want to know why? Because it makes zero sense, folks. It makes no... I'm trying not to swear because I'm trying to get this video, the green light, because I'm ready to go, right? But this makes zero sense, doesn't it? If The Rock has so much sway that he can change matches like that, then why did he ever step aside?
Yeah, dumb.
It's ridiculous. Drew McIntyre against Jimmy Uso, boring, right? Drew McIntyre, I seen on Twitter, he had to get fluid drained from his knee before the match, so you know what, fair play to Drew for that. Competing, fighting through the pain, Jimmy Uso wins. What are we doing here with Drew McIntyre? I said in the pre-show, the Fog pre-show, the preview, there is no way Drew McIntyre doesn't win this match.
Well, I guess you're wrong.
No, I actually can't believe this. You know what? Is this are they punishing Drew McIntyre because he flipped out at the Rumble?
No, I think they're punishing us. We're the ones being punished watching this.
Maybe, but honestly, guys, I'm at my wit's end here talking about this.
Jay wins, Drew attacks him, officials and referees never seen this before. Officials and backstage guys have come out, holy crap. Drew walks to the back, then he changes his mind, comes back, cuts through them all like they're not even there. Hits a claymore, leaves, that's it. Boring, seen it before, seen it again. Joe Testore, one of the worst commentators in wrestling.
Yeah, it's almost like Triple H just went, imagine your entire family being butchered in front of you, Joe, while you're on fucking diazepam and you have to cut a promo, mate, while talking as slow as a snail. And he's mastered it. That's what he's done. But he is the most monotone, boring bastard I've ever heard in my puff. Speaking of boring and monotone, we get Solo Sikoa arriving to the arena. Like, The Rock pulls up in this big Ford pickup truck, and this guy pulls up at the back of some shitey SUV. Don't even know who's driving. And then Jacob Fatu, with his hair tied together like some sort of red Blair Witch symbol. Don't know what's going on here. Tammy Tonga standing there, missing 5 fucking chromosomes. Oh, Jacob Fatu, you're lucky us, because if you did it for real us, then we wouldn't be standing here.
No, you wouldn't be standing here. It's like he's just made a threat, and Solo Sikoa is supposed to be their new tribal chief, their new leader, and he just accepts it.
I thought us was for the Usos.
Must mean like bro and Samoan or something. I don't know what it means.
Well, does shite and Samoan translate to shite in English? Because that's what this is, man. Absolute crap. We then get the Elimination Chamber kickoff event taking place next Friday, 6:30 ET.
Well, let's speed this shit
on
up.
Peacock. Right. We then got the promo package, right, for the Elimination Chamber. This is absolutely horrific. We got a men's one, a women's one. You know, take me back to 2002, folks, right? When you actually got real promos. Even the 2006
The
one.
Elimination Chamber. 10 tons of solid steel.
And all
miles long and all
the
this.
sound. Always. You know, you've got 2006 Disturbed. Fucking Kane. You know, Kurt Angle. I love violence just as much as you do. You know,
Maybe even more.
You know, blood. Epic stuff. See this,
Stricken. Ah, the great.
And I am
Great theme songs, great wrestlers in the matches.
I could cry.
Great build-ups, and what do we get now? We've seen his build-up, he's not even fucking there. Didn't even qualify.
Carmelo Hayes then refuses to call The Miz awesome. The Miz's stock is fucking dead. So's R-Truth, man. Get this guy off my telly.
You know what? Has R-Truth had funny moments? Yes. I think R-Truth has showed that he can be funny. I think you're a liar if you turn around and say you've never found anything R-Truth done funny. Because undoubtedly for me, he's had funny moments, but he must be the most overrated guy, I think, in wrestling history in terms of his comedy. They make out like he is the funniest person to ever exist in wrestling.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, I think it's been a long time since R-Truth was funny.
No, I agree, but I think this match
he's just cringe now. He's funny if you are under the age of 12 or if you are
Mentally.
a retard. That's the two options, all right? You need to be under 12 or you need to be retarded if you find what R-Truth does on a weekly basis to be funny and to be comedic.
Right.
Now, which one is it?
I don't know. Mentally retarded, probably. Right. I think up next is the epitome of everything that's wrong with WWE. You've got LA Knight teaming with R-Truth to take on Carmelo Hayes and The Miz. You've got R-Truth and The Miz, right? Two guys that have probably outstayed their welcome. Well, Miz probably should have left about 5 years ago. R-Truth is like 53. Been stale for about 15 years. Right, so he should be away. Then you've got LA Knight and Hayes. Two guys they've dropped the ball on and that should be getting pushed in the main event scene. Maybe Carmelo Hayes you could reel in main event, but you know what? Why not? If guys like fucking Cody Rhodes can be main event and manias on the bounce.
Let's speed this up. Nakamura comes out, hits a...
No, but you know what I mean, though?
Yeah, hits LA Knight from behind, then jumps the barricade, attempts to do a knee into the back of Knight and just totally misconnects. Then Knight throws himself into the ring post. Carmelo and Miz hit a double team finisher. They get the win on Truth. Let's move on. Truth be told, it was shite.
Right, I want to take the mantle here because you've called me out off camera. Oh, you need to defend AEW more, right? Well, you know what?
You do, but let me just set the table for you right before you go.
Well, can I put the fucking napkins and the knife and forks down before you set the table, even though it's technically the same thing?
Go for it.
Right? See you dumb cunts out there, and I'm going to use that word. See these people that actually think that WWE is leagues and steps above AEW? You need put down, is what I'm actually going to say, in the nicest way. Because see this delusion that wrestling is in a boom period and that WWE is up here and AEW is down there. Both companies are absolute shite. But what the reality is, see the women's division in AEW, you've actually got, 3, 4, 5 women that are doing some good to great stuff. See in WWE, you have got 0 women doing anything, let alone decent. Everything they do is shite. See this promo here between Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax, Candice LeRae, then the segment that came after it. Probably the worst thing I've seen in years. Honestly, monotone, repetitive shite that means nothing. Everything is dragged out. It is. I'm actually in disbelief about how fucking bad it is. Almost like Triple H.
Yeah, but all these WWE fucking fanboys will say everybody in this segment's better than Tony Storm.
Tiffany, Candice LeRae, Tiffany Stratton.
Right.
No, see Tiffany Stratton, right? One person I liked. Yeah, see what I did there? Past tense, liked. Because, you know what?
She's been shite since being on Smack. I was calling it out way before she became champion. Her as Nia Jax's little lapdog, it did not work. It was a failure.
Yeah.
It's ruined Tiffany Stratton. She comes out, very slow promo, talking about Charlotte. Oh, last week, Charlotte this, Charlotte that.
I know.
I'm the champion.
You know. I know.
Points at the sign, talks words, but doesn't say nothing. Then Nia Jax comes out, Candice LeRae comes out, Nia... Tiffany, it's funny that you thought you could beat me. And then Candice LeRae says something along the lines of, yeah, well, tonight, you're not even going to make it to Elimination Chamber. And Nia Jax, exactly. They get in the ring, 2-on-1. Then the referee jumps in. She puts her hands up. And then Nia Jax shits herself. So we see wrestlers break through 15 officials. But this one official put her hand out. And Nia Jax automatically stopped. Then we got the match. Awful fucking match. From start to finish, it was shite. Charlotte Flair came out. Went on commentary. And almost sounded like the female version of Joe Testori. She's saying that goats don't call themselves goats. I'm pretty sure we've heard Charlotte Flair refer to herself as the GOAT many a times. And you know what? I could prove it. So see if you want to say I'm lying, I'll find a bunch of promos where she's called herself the GOAT. Because I know for a fact that she has. So she's on commentary. Doing absolutely not. Yo, people go on commentary to add something. She went on commentary to just be another fucking shite. Yeah, having 2 shite commentators wasn't enough, so they needed to add a third one. Then we get Tiffany, goes to the top rope, hits the moonsault to the outside, completely misses both of them. She actually falls over, and it looks like she takes a nasty landing, but she looks behind her. She sees that Nia Jax and Candice LeRae have sold this move, even though just like Nakamura didn't hit LA Knight, she didn't hit them. And they go down, so she just pops straight up, right? Instead of actually selling the fact that she took a bit of a nasty landing, she pops straight up, jumps in the ring, and points at the sign. And of course that means we're going to a commercial break, because you've got Tiffany in the ring pointing at the sign, you've got Candice and Nia Jax on the outside laying down, so it's time for a break, guys. Just, like, everything completely laid out. See, when people say the women's wrestling in WWE is like more choreographed than Strictly Come Dance, they're not lying.
No, they're not.
Because this spot is obviously planned out. This is what they've obviously got planned to lead into the break. And there's just not a bit of wrestling knowledge or IQ or psychology out there for them to mix it up and go off script.
You know what should have been done here? See when she hits this botched move? Sell it. That's what you do. And then you know what? See if the sign point is necessary. Hold your ribs while lying on the floor and point to the sign as we go to break. If it needs to be fit in, do that.
I reckon WrestleMania season could be the worst period in WWE just because of the sign point. People think the sign pointing has become like. People think that's like Austin and McMahon. No, people don't want that. They just want you pointing at a sign.
Could you imagine, right?
Austin and Rock, all they did was point at signs.
No, but could you imagine in the in the NFL for the American viewers, you get to the playoffs and Patrick Mahomes, we're like 3 games away for the final. Every touchdown, every fucking conversion, or whatever you call it.
No, he drops the ball, he fumbles, he doesn't score any points. He delivers the shite.
There's a sign that says Super Bowl.
He delivers
AT&T Stadium.
He delivers the shitest game of all time. The Kansas City Chiefs are down 50-0 at halftime, but Mahomes points at the WrestleMania, the Super Bowl sign, and that's his job done. He's achieved greatness.
Yeah.
Garbage. Come back for the break. Sloppy fucking match. We get a spot where Tiffany tries to do like some sort of slam to Candice LeRae into the barricade. Doesn't even hit the barricade. Then she gets in the ring, beats her with another sloppy looking moonsault. She actually also missed a moonsault earlier. Gets the win. Nia Jax comes in, attacks her. Trish Stratus makes a save. Trish Stratus then helps up Tiffany. And while Tiffany Stratton's helped up, then Trish gets attacked 2-on-1. And Tiffany just stands there, allows it to happen. So Trish gets taken down by Nia. Then Tiffany gets taken down by Nia. Then Nia stacks them up like it's 2 patties on a fucking cheeseburger that she's getting ready to eat because she's a fat bastard. She drags him into the corner. She goes to the middle rope, ready to do her tsunami or bonsami drop or whatever you call it. The fat bitch falling on them, and she doesn't jump off. I'm not even joking. She steps off the top rope, lands in a straight vertical line, like, you know, straight 100 straight as a ruler, lands on her feet, and then slowly, as if they're a chair, sits down on them. And Trish and fucking that other, you know, plastic bitch Tiffany are selling it like it's Rikishi coming off the top of the cage and splashing them out.
Yep.
She literally stepped off the middle rope and gently, like, kind of sat. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. And then to top it off, we get this slow walk from the iron board, fucking, you know, Botox bitch, Charlotte Flair herself, slow walk into the ring, looks down at Tiffany, and I must admit, guys, I'm a dumbass. Because I didn't actually see this coming.
I know.
I think my brain was melted, right? She turned sideways at Tiffany, and I thought she was going to do that thing, you know, where you kind of like sweep your feet, you know, that William Regal used to do, as if he's like sweeping the dirt off his feet on the rug. And you know the way sometimes we see people do that where someone's grounded and I thought she turned to do that, where she was going to like sweep her feet as if she's like, you know, like kicking the dirt onto Tiffany, but she turns sideways, and then I seen the arm beginning to outstretch, and then it clicked on. It's like, how could I be so dumb for not seeing this? Of course it's the WrestleMania point sign. And she points at the sign, and that's like 25 minutes of fucking hell. And you know what? As bad as that was, the worst was yet to come.
No, I tell you what, right?
The Rock.
I think this was the worst thing to this point I've seen. In terms of the women, probably since the War Games match, everything about this was awful. I hate this, man.
Nia Jax needs released.
No, she not.
And I'm not saying 99% of them don't, but she would be first to go.
I've said in the past you could release like 95% of the roster, and you've disagreed with me. I think you could.
I want somebody, honestly, I just want somebody to say in the comments, right, that what we've seen in a combination of the promo and the commentary and the entrance in the match, somebody say that what we've seen with Stratton, LeRae, Nia Jax, and Charlotte Flair tonight, somebody tell me that that's better than what we've been getting with Toni Storm and Mariah May and Harley Cameron. Go. So, because whoever says that, I'm just blocking, because you're obviously... We don't need that level of...
retardation.
Aye, we just don't need it.
No, I have no love for AEW. I hate it, to be honest. But you know what? You're a liar. You're a liar. See the Mariah May, Toni Storm stuff.
If you say this, what we seen on SmackDown's better than that, you're a liar, or you're...
let's just take...
You're brain dead as fuck.
Let's just take...
It's one or the two.
Let's just take the content out of it. It's the pace. The pace alone beats it for me. Seeing WWE, everything is so slow and dragged out. Entrances take 5 minutes, right? Even when they get into the ring, the crowd are dead. It takes them 2 minutes to speak. See, back in the day, yeah, you might have got periods where they didn't speak, but it's because the crowd were hot and they were letting it die down.
Someone says that... So I can't remember if it was Harley Cameron or Toni Storm, but someone says that WWE has a dozen female wrestlers with more charisma and entertainment. Entertainment.
Aye.
A dozen? No, dozens. So we're talking at least 24.
Aye.
24.
Aye.
24 better than Toni Storm. They don't have one. You know what? I'll actually go as far as saying there's not a single male wrestler better in WWE over the last 18 months than Toni Storm.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that as a guy that used to be a massive CM Punk fan. And I never thought I'd be sitting here saying that over the past 18 months, Toni Storm is better than CM Punk.
No, but not the reality.
There you go.
See when wrestling was good. See when wrestling was good. I don't care how good of a woman you are. It was impossible to be better than the top guys.
Here, big Cena mark. Toni Storm beats him by default because she actually shows up and he doesn't. See when John Cena says you can't see him? That's It's not a figure of speech anymore. You know, it's true. And The Rock, I cannot believe. We'll get into The Rock in a minute. I just cannot. But I never thought I'd be sitting here saying there's women in AEW better than The Rock, or delivering better content than The Rock.
Right, well, let's just speed through this.
But lo and behold, that's the stage that
this was the worst thing I'd seen all year. Anyway, Cody Rhodes runs into Priest. Priest says, I'm going to challenge you at Mania. We then have Bianca Belair, Naomi promo backstage, who cares? Alexa Bliss promo, who cares? We then saw a no contest between Naomi and Liv Morgan, who cares? Right, The Rock. I want to say my piece here, right, before you dive in. See, growing up a wrestling fan, right? I'm born in 2000. I never really appreciated Austin more to my later years because Ruthless Aggression era in Austin was, kind of done by that point. All the DVDs I watched, growing up watching it. But see, going back and watching Austin, right? See what every return The Rock makes and like watching the Attitude Era. Austin is he's light years clear of The Rock. I'm sorry, he is. The Austin never sold out. See, Austin never see when Austin walked out in 2002, you can say he took his ball and went home, but you know what? Austin's his own man. The Rock's a fucking sellout, and he always has been, and he always will be, and it's turned up to 1,000,000 here. Austin is the GOAT, and you know what? I think it's actually borderline fucking disrespectful to even pretend that The Rock's near to the guy.
No, but I think you could have made a good case for that when The Rock loses to Goldberg at Backlash.
Yeah, see if The Rock
never comes back, I think you can make a case for The Rock being better.
Yeah, but
I don't agree with it, but I think you can make the case. But like you said, with every return that, and I'm not saying that Austin's returns are amazing, but see when Austin comes back,
he doesn't water himself down.
He kind of just does what you expect, drinks the beer and whatever, flips some people off. All right, maybe he's not allowed to flip people off in this current, but he doesn't sell it. He doesn't ruin his character.
I'm not going to lie, right, and say what Rock did between like 11 and 14 ruined him and say it was awful, because it wasn't, right? It was nowhere near as good as the other stuff. But see this tonight. This is the worst promo I've ever heard for The Rock. This is worse than Netflix. Right?
Why did he need to repeat himself like 1,000,000 times?
He came out with the worst theme music I've ever heard. This like New Orleans themed shit.
It's like pink and purple. It's like I thought it was a chick coming out.
Yeah.
I thought they were debuting some chick.
Right.
It turns out it's The Rock.
He points to his arms, the goosebumps. We knew that was.
I called it. I mean, like the bingo. You know the way the people talk about the bingo card. That you literally know everything The Rock's going to do.
No, but see the way Triple H, right, in the last couple of years has butchered himself in our eyes. I think The Rock has done that. Honestly, I'm not joking. Seeing I watched the Attitude there and Ruthless Aggression, now I can't look the same at Triple H as I once did. I'll be honest. I'm not going to sit here and make his matches go, and pretend they're shite now. But I see watching The Rock and back in the day, I'm honestly going to be looking at him thinking, what the fuck happened to this guy? And that's actually a shame. It is. Because see this version of The Rock, man, I actually can't stand it. And you know what? He's the only reason we stayed up and watched the show tonight, and I won't be back. It's absolutely disgusting. He comes out, repeats.
I mean, one minute he's putting over the crowd, he's putting over the arena, next minute he's burying them, next minute he's running it down.
It's like, oh, don't you sing with the final boss? And he's like, oh, thank you, New Orleans, that was brilliant. And then it's like, Cody calls out Cody. He's like, oh, this guy's our WWE champion. You're great. You're fantastic. You've carried this company on your back.
You're my friend.
Or look at our moms, man.
They're great friends. Our fathers, great friends. You're a great friend, Cody. You're my friend. My friend. You're my friend. I'm your friend. Our kids will be friends. Our wives will be friends. But I want you to be my champion. My friend. My champion. Just repeat it, the same thing over and over again. Cody Rhodes has got this dumb look on his face. The Rock
can't act.
Rock repeated the same lines for about 15 minutes just to get to the point that we already knew. Rock points, I want that. Cody's like, this? And he's like, no, not your title, your soul. And that's basically what The Rock meant the first time. See the first time out of the 100 times that he says, I want you to be my champ. What he's saying is, I want you to sell it.
No,
I want you to
I'll
be the
admit, right?
champion.
I'll admit, and you'll admit. See if The Rock came out here and cut to the chase within like 4 or 5 minutes.
This could have been good.
No, this could have been good. This could have been great. Right?
But see the fact that they have to drag it out to like half an hour, and The Rock has to repeat the same lines over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's shit.
And also, why did Cody Rhodes get took out the main event if this happened before the main event? Work at it. Why did Liv Morgan and Naomi's match have to get cut for this?
Just so
when they could have just condensed it.
Just so The Rock could have called Cody Rhodes, my friend 100 times instead of like 10.
Is this simply because the ratings have been diabolical and they've went, you know what?
The longer The Rock's on TV, the better.
Yeah, is that it? I can't believe how bad this was. And you're right. You're fucking right. I actually cannot believe I am honestly turning around and saying some fucking jobber like Harley Cameron, and no offense to her, she's doing good work. I can't believe I am turning around and saying some fucking nobody, right, that will never draw a dime realistically, is cutting better promos than The Rock. But that is the sad state of affairs that professional wrestling is in. No, and it is. And I love Joe Hendry, right? But let's be honest, the guy's a fucking joke. And he's the greatest thing wrestling's got in 2025.
Joe Hendry, fucking some guy, right, who made like parody videos using like Windows Movie Maker. This guy should not be the best thing in wrestling.
See if Stone Cold E.T. was wrestling today, it'd be the best thing going. I can't believe what's happened to this once great business. And you know what? What they've done is worse than anything ever Benoit ever fucking did. At least Benoit, might not have been in the same state of mind. But what are these fuckers in?
I think The Rock deserves to be taken at the Hall of Fame.
I can't believe it. This was absolutely horrific.
Surely nobody thought this was good. Surely no one's going to call it, no, you're wrong. People are probably saying this was a better promo than what we've seen in AEW, but it's just not.
You're right. And why is Cody Rhodes sitting looking like a goofball? If Cody Rhodes is a face, right, and he's for the people, and he loves them...
Why does he need to think about it?
Yeah, he should be like, no, Rock, I'm not selling it.
I can make your dreams come true. I can give you everything you want.
But what is that, though?
I can give your wife what she... First of all, if Cody Rhodes is a man, that should have been like a red flag.
That's a line being crossed.
Yeah. When would anybody have accepted that? Like, see if somebody says to Austin that I can give Deborah what she wants. Stunner.
Yeah.
Followed by a fucking massive beatdown.
Also, how many times did The Rock say the crowd was hot tonight? About fucking 4,000 times, man.
Yeah, 1 minute he's putting the crowd off. Thank you. Then he's burying them. Honestly, but you know what? It's like the Rock's just. It's the same shit, isn't it? I think he's so programmed into saying the same shit that it doesn't matter whether he's trying to be a heel or a face. He's just so used to saying the same crap that he contradicts himself.
Yeah. Like he was slurring his lines, man. He was forgetting. He was like
Roman Reigns.
He said he's like Raw, Net, Flex, Premiere.
It should have been the biggest match of all time: The Rock versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but he also said something like, I gave him the flowers, and then he's like, I put them down at your feet, Cody. It's like, I think he was trying to allude to like the Roman Reigns stuff, but then he got it botched when he was like, I gave you your flowers, Cody, at the start of the show.
I think he meant more along the lines that I basically bowed down and kissed your ass, which he did.
But again, he did do that, but it's like, if The Rock is so pissed off about what Cody did last year by taking him at the main event, if The Rock's got all this power, he didn't need to do it. And then, if he was so pissed off about it, why has he been Cody Rhodes' friend for a year? Yo, we are living in fantasy land. See, 5-10 years ago, I would have been like, you know what? Fuck every Mania plan. You need to get these guys back. See The Rock. Fuck him. I don't want him at Mania. Honestly, I mean that with every fibre of my being. See this fucking every storyline, which they don't have, by the way, but see this firing everyone under the bus just for the sake of facilitating The Rock. You're burying everything. But The Rock made good with Cody, and now they're trying to pretend that he never made good with him, and he just wants him to sell his soul because he wants to. They're killing it. They're butchering it. WrestleMania. It's up the fuck. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, he puts up the picture. Our mums, Mama Rose, Mama Rock, they've become good friends, and he shows a picture of them the night of WrestleMania before The Rock and Cody made up.
Yeah.
You plucked one picture out and but it's not good.
Just breaking kayfabe. Awful promo, right? And you think, fuck, can't get much worse than this.
Can you tell me why it had to be this long? Why did The Rock have to tell Cody that they're friends like about 15 times? No word of a lie, no joke. Why did he have to constantly ask him, will you be my champion?
I know. Crap. Fucking horrific, man. Nothing. Then he was like, then he was on about Ariel and man. He owns WWE. He's some fucking loser.
It's almost like they're rubbing it in your face that McMahon doesn't.
It's not. It fucking disgusts me actually that my man doesn't run this. But anyway,
please, McMahon, just buy a company.
Anyway,
you know what? Could you imagine if McMahon bought a wrestling company and put them out of business?
It'd be great, wouldn't it?
And brought back his own network, and we had the WWE on the McMahon network.
No, I'm not exaggerating, right? It would mean the end of this channel. I would actually love for the wrestling business to go out of business, and we could just remember the good times. I'm not even excited. It can never be good again. It can't be.
Well, I've been saying wrestling will be good for a long time, like.
No, but it can't be.
No.
So, we touched about this, like, we've talked about this before with TNA. TNA would have been as well dying in, like, 2013-14. Because then you'd be like, you know what? Great run.
Yeah, look, I don't want it to. I don't want this to sound grim, but it's like some people when they get to like an advanced age in their life, or unfortunately they get like a disease or something like that, and it's like, you know, it slowly takes them and they go on the decline, and you know their loved ones say sometimes like, oh, you know, I wish they would have went soon. I wish they would have went quick. It killed me to see them deteriorate.
Yep.
You know, throughout the years. And I think that's what we're seeing with wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes TV shows just drag on for seasons longer than they should have.
Yeah, like, we're not retarded, right? See, WWE's making a lot of money. Like, The Walking Dead went 11 seasons, made a lot of money, but it fucking killed it. And it's the same with this.
Supernatural, some people say Supernatural, if it ended after, like, 5 seasons, would have been one of the best shows of all time, but unfortunately it went on about 16 seasons and everyone after that sucked.
But
and for me,
the problem is though, wrestling for like 25. Well, I mean, I say wrestling for 20. I think wrestling for. I mean, what point do we want to talk about wrestling? I mean, really, for me, wrestling, you know, it created itself in the 80s. We can talk about San Martino in 1949. Fuck San Martino, right? But see, for like 20, 25 years, wrestling reinvented itself constantly. Created new stars every 5 years. See now, we're relying on guys in the fucking past. And they're done. It's never been more clear. It is fucking awful. It is absolutely horrific. You think it can't get any worse after... No, but you think it can't get any worse after this. And then you look at the Titantron. DIY. And I'm thinking, no. It can.
The Rock's a gaslighter. He gaslights people. I mean, he comes out and he points at his arm that always looks the same.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, oh, look at the goosebumps. The hairs are standing up. Nah, it just looks, your arm always looks like that. But it's like, he points at his arm, right? He gets the camera to zoom in on his arm, and they're trying to trick us into believing that, oh, this is great.
Yeah, but...
Look at the Rock's got goosebumps, so this must be great. No, it fucking sucks.
Yeah. Yo, for all I know, right?
But Austin never needed to tell us. Austin never needed to, like, point at the sweat coming off his dome or the veins bulging out his bald head for us to go, oh, look, Austin's got veins. Yeah. This must be good.
Remember when
Austin just did his stuff and you watched it and you went, holy fuck, that's great. Austin's the man.
Do you remember when Kane made his debut? And before he ripped the cell door off, he pointed at his arm and went, fuck, look at the goosebumps.
Look at the muscles.
Remember Austin battered the Alliance and before he came in and stunned them all, he went, fuck, look at these goosebumps, man. No, it didn't happen.
DIY came out, Johnny Gargano gets on the mic.
This is a hard crowd tonight,
how I didn't go to bed at this point, I don't know. Managed to survive it. We get the match with Pretty Deadly. Ends with Street Profits coming down, attacking them. Who cares? Honestly, who cares? Pretty Deadly win by disqualification. We then got a Kevin Owens promo that I just got completely. I'm not joking. I must have blocked this out because I don't even remember it.
Yeah, right. Priest and Strowman win the end. All right, they beat the Bloodline. The new
Solo
one.
Sikoa takes another defeat. I mean,
He does. Right.
left
Well,
for
you know
this
what?
guy?
Fog Wrestling takes another defeat. No, you know what? The worst fucking show I've ever watched.
yo, no, I think we've been pretty consistent. Have we not said that SmackDown is the worst show for, and not just since it went to 3 hours, not just since it went to the USA Network. I think we've been saying probably for the best part of a year now that SmackDown is the worst show every week.
Yep. No, absolutely.
And see, since we've been saying that, for me, it's only got worse.
Yep. I can't stand it. The only constellation in my life is that I don't have to spend a couple of hours on my Saturday watching this, even though you could technically argue it is Saturday, but fuck that. I wake up tomorrow, I watch a bit of football, I watch this shite.
Well, it's rating time. You know what? I mean, it was. I could give it minus out of 100, but I don't really believe in that shit. It's a 0 out of 10. It's a 0 out of 10.
Just like the IQ of people that enjoyed it.
Right. Let's put our bias to the side.
I have no bias.
Oh no, not our bias there. Let's put our fucking dislike to the side or whatever, right? See, give me 5 positive things about this show. Or 5 things that aren't negative that you can say about this show.
No one died.
Alright, I guess that's one.
Tammy Tonga wasn't in the main event.
These are kind of just negatives spun into positives, aren't they?
I don't know. I've nothing. I've got nothing left. I mean, you could say, "Oh, it confirms an appearance for The Rock at Elimination Chamber." I couldn't
And
give a
see, at this
fuck.
point, I don't want an appearance for The Rock. The only positive thing I can say about this show is Tiffany Stratton looks good. I mean, that is it.
I know,
But
that doesn't
she
mean
fucking
fuck
sucks.
all, though.
You know what I mean? She sucks. So it's like, who cares?
But also, actually, I didn't even fucking address this. What about The Rock caressing Cody Rhodes' face?
Like he's some gay loving Brokeback Mountain.
Hey, sweet cheeks, give me some of that Mama Rhodes. No, like, seriously. See when McMahon wanted Austin to sell out in 98, I remember he wanted him to wear the suits. Did he grab him by the balls and like, yeah.
Your balls belong to me now. These grapefruits are mine.
You are mine. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Wrestling's in a dark place, man. It is. I fucking... You know what? See the rumours about Tony Khan not wanting to give like Shane McMahon creative control. And
I'm going
things
to make
like,
a video on that.
I tell you what, see Tony Khan, he's just as bad as the dumb fucks that enjoy wrestling. He is. Well, we knew he was, but see anyone with a brain. No, see, you always hear about Bischoff, right? And you always hear about Heyman. See the fact that like these guys went toe to toe with WWE and beat them. Well, I know Heyman didn't really beat them, but see the fact that Bischoff did in the 90s. There has never been a better time to beat WWE. Especially with Khan and there's unlimited money, and they just can't do it. But you know what it is? See the guys that are capable of beating WWE, they're comfortable. They've got their wee cushy.
I've got WWE contracts.
Aye, and that's it. No,
They're all sellouts. Eric Bischoff, he's a sellout. I mean, he's a kiss ass.
they know it's
I mean,
shite.
let's be honest, Bischoff always was. So. Paul Heyman, big Jew, sellout. He's getting paid
Big
by...
Joe Bolski.
he's getting paid by WWE. He's not going to rock the boat. I mean, Heyman and Bischoff, you can say what you want. I think they're both great. But they are the ultimate kiss-assers.
No, but see if Tony Khan had a fucking, like, a brain cell. No, I'd do. I would go and offer those guys. Well, I mean, I know he can't because he's burned all the bridges. But seeing he got them in, seeing he got, like, Bischoff in, he should have gave him big bucks. WWE is there to be had right now.
What Tony Khan needs to do is,
There's a certain VM, VKM.
listen. You just go to McMahon. See you're Tony Khan, right? Stop being a man-child. Man the fuck up. And you contact McMahon and you go, see the way you were treated by that company and the people in that company and the people close to you? It was an absolute disgrace. You want revenge. I want to be the best company. Come join me.
You know the business.
And I know the cash.
And I know the money.
And we can work together.
Yeah. No more half measures, Tony.
No more half measures, for instance. You know, and that's it.
Aye.
And McMahon can come in. Fuck, if you want to even do a brand split. Get the both McMahons in. Shane can have one show and McMahon can have the other. Just do something. Come on. Come on, Tony. Do it. Man up.
I know. Do something. I can't believe I'm sitting here saying I want Tony Khan to put the WWE out of business. But I'll never go out of business.
Last throw get Vince Russo. Last throw of the dice. Sink or swim. Go big or go home.
Aye.
Know what I mean?
Sink with fucking padlocks.
AEW Dynamite ring on a pole match or something, you know? Like, fuck, I mean... Come on. Right, guys, I think we're going to end it here.
I'm done.
I'm actually depressed talking about this.
I'm sick of it. It was so bad, honestly. It was so bad. That Rock stuff. Just repeating the same fucking pish.
Yo, there used to be a point in WWE where you would sit up and watch a show purely for The Rock because you knew you were going to get something good. You knew if The Rock was on it, you were getting something great.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting to the point now where I'm thinking the Rock segment might be the worst thing on the show.
Hey, it was the night.
Because you know it's going to be dragged out. You know it's going to be the same old regurgitated kiss-ass sellout shite that we get for Dwayne Johnson every single time.
Yeah.
Be my friend, Cody. Me and you are friends. Be my champion. Will you be my champion?
Yeah, but see last year,
You're
right?
up here, but I need to take you up here. Be my champion. You're my friend. Now be my champion.
No, but see last year, right? I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was great either, right? But see ever since 2025. I know The Rock's only made 3 appearances, the NXT one. I've never seen a bigger downfall. So quickly.
This is the worst year so far in wrestling history. Or at least
no,
WWE
I'm talking about just Dwayne.
Yeah, well, I'm talking WWE.
No, but have you seen a guy butcher himself?
No.
Yo, I can't believe it. See pre-Netflix, we were thinking, this is it. This could be...
How dumb were we? We thought 2025 could be the best year WWE's. Honestly, I was thinking probably since like the brand split in 2016. I thought 16 and 17, maybe going into 18 were decent years. But I think I thought that 2025 could be the best year that we've had since the COVID.
Yep.
And how wrong was I?
You were fucking wrong, my friend. Anyway, that's where we're ending it. You gave it a 0. Honestly.
But here, in fairness, I thought we were getting Punk, Cena, Reigns, Rock. I thought we were getting those guys every week on Netflix.
You know what? I'm not even rating it. I'm giving it null and void. Fuck it. I'm not even rating it. That's a 0. You gave it a 0 bit.
And by the way, what are they doing with Nakamura? That you talk about a worthless title on a worthless wrestler. That US Championship should go in the bin.
Should. Anyway, this show's in the bin, folks.
Look at LA Knight.
Late night, out of date, shite. I know, yeah, we're done.
Well, really? No, hold on. They took the belt off LA Knight to give it to this guy. Look how slow this is. Nakamura sitting on his knees.
No, but see as bad as the characters are, I think the pacing's the worst thing.
Yo, what's this theme song?
No.
No, do you remember Nakamura had that heel fucking theme song with the guitarist? Remember they had the lead-in guitar, and you had that Japanese guy. It was
so quick.
And it was like the tempo. And now they've replaced it, and Nakamura's got this like dodgy fucking makeup that all the women wear, like all this like panda mascara, and it's like the theme the theme song is.
Right, where are we, man? I want to get to bed. I'm fucking concussed and I'm talking about this shit.